over the next couple of weeks, we have quite a few products coming for the truck. We have a reverse level kit, which should improve the quality of how it drives. We have a 14.4, I think it was, inch iPad Android that's going to replace our 4-inch, no, it's an 8-inch Ford Sync screen, which I'm super excited for. And today we went ahead and we bought a WeatherGuard toolbox. So today we are going to be installing that WeatherGuard toolbox. The reason I got it and the reason I got that WeatherGuard one is because I just wanted to buy once and cry once. The other ones just didn't look or feel or seem like they were built with as good of quality as the WeatherGuard. So buy once, cry once. Hopefully this thing lasts quite a long time, longer than those other aluminum boxes would. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Install seems actually pretty simple. This unit comes with a couple of channels, and it comes with some hardware that you can use to pop up in here, and then the stud will come up here, which will secure the box to the bed. Prior to this box, I basically had things laying in the truck bed. I had 2 little boxes right there that were full of some stuff, and I actually had some stuff in the cab. Mind you, I also had stuff in the garage. Here's my beautiful fiance watching today. So I want to get rid of some of this stuff in the garage, in my truck, and I want to consolidate it all into this box, especially the tint supplies that I don't want out in the bed for people's picking. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to drop this camera and we're going to lift this thing onto the bed. We're going to get our measurements from side to side to make sure we're even this way and this way. We're going to make sure it opens without hitting my glass, and then we will work on the hardware. The nice thing about this thing being aluminum is that it is very light and easy to maneuver. The bad thing about it being aluminum and black is that, man, it's really hot to the touch. I don't think it's gonna get as hot in here, but time will tell. I don't think we're gonna have an issue with that. So we're okay here. It's not hitting the truck. It's not hitting the glass of the truck. I think we're okay. And I've just visually mocked it up here and here. This WeatherGuard is just a little bit bulkier, a little bit wider this way than their low profile, which I originally wanted to get, but their low profile costed $300 more. And that's basically like getting one with 1 and maybe 2 inches less of height on that bed. So to be honest, I just didn't think it was really worth $200 to $300 extra for a slightly less profile on the exact same box. So it's a little bit bulkier than I really wanted it, but I'm not complaining. I think it's going to be a good addition to the truck, and finally I have a place to put all my stuff. So after watching the instructional video, this is how it's going to go. This side goes inside of the truck bed. Then it's going to go washer, nut, and this is going to make contact with the bottom side of the bed. So we'll go ahead and do the first one, and they gave us a total of 4. So we'll go do the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, but we won't tighten it until we're sure the box is where we want it to be. And that's what it's going to look like. You have your washer, you have your nut, and you have that bolt that's coming up through the back side of this. We're going to keep them loose. I'm going to choose to do this one, this one, this one, and this one to spread all of that weight around as big of a surface as we can. So I'm actually going to have to go with this point and this point because my truck bed, or the bar, the railing comes in, so I can't actually attach it there, but that's fine. These things should keep it, or these placements should keep this box more than sturdy. We'll go ahead and take our measurements now. I'm measuring from this point on the bed, on this side and the other side. It looks like we're just a hair shy of 22 inches. On this side, we're going for the same point, and it looks like we're just over 22 inches. So I'll see if I can scoot this side back a hair. Looks like we're at 22 1/4. I don't think it's going any further back. Let's double check the other side again. Looks like we're at 22 and just a hair less than 1/4, so I'll bump this thing out just a tad, and we're gonna call that good. Next thing we're gonna measure is this distance. In fact, I think it might be better to take a measurement from here to here since this is curved, so that's what we'll do. We're at 3.5 inches. And right there, we're at 3.5 inches. I think this is where we're gonna lock it down, boys. So what we'll do is we'll grab our ratchet and we will just slowly start tightening these bad boys. If I had to guess, I would guess it's either a 10, 11, or a 12. I've never been perfect at guessing things, no matter how much work I do. So you know what? I just bring a couple, 10, 11, or 12. I put it on the 12. Let's see if I got this first time. Oh, man. Man, was I off. It's actually a 13. Joke's on me because this is actually standard and I was trying to use metric. 1/2 is the way to go with these, so we'll lock them down and wrap up this install here in just a second. And that, fellas, is a wrap. Box check. It ain't going anywhere. We got 4 points of contact to the rail, nice and snug. Next thing I have to do is just unload all my boxes, some stuff in the cab and some stuff from the garage into the box. But you guys don't need to watch me do that. Super happy with this box so far, although I did cut myself on the aluminum just a little bit while I was holding it in place down there. If I didn't hold it in place, it kind of like, the stud would kind of like move this way and can't, and I didn't like that, so I held it, and you know what, a little bit of blood from an install never hurt anyone. So that's a wrap. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. I will do a little walk around once I'm done with this to show you how it looks outside of the car, and we'll call it a day.
This is the best part about getting new things. Austin forgot to take these off, so I'm gonna do this for him, which is the best part of getting new things on the truck.
Here is a preview of everything that's been stuck in my garage that actually is going to go into this box, aside from the stuff that's already in the bed. We have our tow stuff, electrical wire, our nose scraper, and straps, and trailer stuff, probably a little bit more. So I'm so glad I'm able to fit all this stuff in there. It's gonna be really nice to get it out of the garage. And after it's all said and done, I got everything that I wanted in here, everything from the cab, everything from the bed. I emptied these boxes and I got stuff from the garage. So I'm happy with it. We'll see how long this bed lasts without caving in like the cheaper ones. Hopefully I'm only buying once and crying once, but only time will tell. So we'll wrap that up here. I'll do you a little walk around, and oh, it looks like Ali forgot one, so we'll take that off in a second. But I do have to code these keys. That's one thing I have to do so that those locks will work good on the truck, so that they will actually work. So I'll do that here in a second. Insert the box key into the box. Rotate the key a 3/4 of a circle. That is, there was resistance. I went through the resistance, remove the key, and the lock is now permanently coated. Let's see. Locked, unlocked, and opened. That, my friends, is a wrap. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.